pause your cooking.
Oh, no.
Time for the twist.
There are a lot of different flavors going on in your desserts, and we're a little worried it's going to cause chaos for our palates.
We want each of you to make us a palate cleanser, like a sorbet or a granita.
Come on! We're making a full dessert here. There's a lot going on. Give us a break.
You have 1 hour left to do it. Starting now.
Palate cleanser. Okay.
Seriously, guys, what are you doing to them? This twist? Too much, too much.
Raising the bar, it's what we like to do.
I'm really not happy about this twist. I planned out all of my time without any extra, and now I gotta do this? This palate cleanser twist might send me home.
Oh, no. I'm pretty sure the judges don't want to eat a pile of smoking, stinking, burnt meringue. I can't use this meringue, but I have to do something. Bag. I have some meringue left. I'm gonna have to pivot into a torched meringue. Got a little bit.
4 minutes. Only 4 minutes left. Come on, let's get plating.
Oh, my God, this is crazy.
Glass. That's what I want.
My lemongrass gel did not work out, and there's still so many components that I need to work on. I have this idea that I want to do a blueberry mousse quenelle on top of the brown butter crumble and have it next to the cornmeal cake. I'm trying to make my quenelle, and it's just very finicky because the blueberry mousse didn't have time to set. I have to reconfigure my plating, so I decide to pipe it instead.
I have to bake my financier sponge in a little ramekin, so it'll be just the right size for my tart. But my sponge is still a little bit warm at this point because I didn't even have enough time to cool it. It's too hot. I'm just chilling my cake so I can put it into my tart. I just don't want it to be too hot so it melts the cream. But I'm really working right down to the last second here.
2 minutes, only 2 more minutes left.
Actually,
If you're not plating, you're in deep trouble. 2 more minutes.
Should be good.
This is crazy. Oh, my gosh.
this one's a nail-biter. This glaze looks really nice. I just need to make sure the plating is elevated.
Last minute. Come on, let's go. Last minute. Everything on.
Go. Come on, Christopher.
Don't forget that palate cleanser.
Don't love it.
30 seconds. Only 30 seconds left. Come on.
Come on, guys.
Come on,
Push, push, push.
That's that lemon.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up.
What a finish.
Nicely done.
Holy moly.
We're dying to get a closer look at your desserts. But first, we'd like to thank Mary for joining us.
It's been so amazing being here. Looking at all the things you guys made today, I am absolutely blown away. Goodbye, good luck. Cook your hearts out.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Mary.
Thank you. Bye, Mary. Bye, guys.
Taya, please bring up your dish and palate cleanser.
I'm feeling really good about this dish. Fingers crossed. I made a chamomile panna cotta with lemon sponge, meringue, and blackberry sorbet. And then my palate cleanser is super tart lemon sorbet and a limoncello-soaked sponge and some basil.
You know, Taya, I love limoncello. Never had it in the sponge before. Wow, that is very tart.
Yeah.
It's extremely tart, but I like it because it really stimulates your palate. And the limoncello basically smooths it.
Thank you, Chef.
And you were inspired by David's lemon curd parfait.
I was.
It's an interesting presentation. I think it's quite pleasant. It's something that says, hey, let's dig in. I like it. I like that combination. I love the nice, smooth texture on the panna cotta. I love the crunch from the honey cracker. I think it could use a little bit more acidity. Very well done.
Thank you, Chef.
Taya, It's a delightful presentation. Blackberries and lemons go together so, so well. Great flavors, great texture, especially from the dried honey. The lemon is there, but very, very subtle, just with a hint of that chamomile. The panna cotta, I think it's just a little on the firmer side, maybe just a little less gelatine.
I agree.
Otherwise, it represents BC and is a lovely nod to David George.
Thank you so much.
Andy, please bring your dessert and palate cleanser.
I did a really good reimagination of Becky's dessert, but it's not flashy. I hope the judges connect with my inspiration around the dish. I was inspired by Becky's finale dessert, a dish I know well. So on the bottom of the dish, we have smoked caramel apple compote, a spiced panna cotta, breadcrumbs, and then instead of the panna cotta apple, I poached it in apple cider. And then this palate cleanser is Granny Smith apples, lemon, and fresh ginger.
So more apples, so it's almost like a little precursor to the dessert.
Yeah, exactly.
Some good news and bad news. The flavor is very fresh, very clean. It does what a palate cleanser is supposed to do. The texture, though, reminds me a little bit of baby food. It's very grainy.
Yeah.
I wish you would have strained it.
Yeah.
But here is the main event. I quite like the presentation. It is rustic, but also sophisticated.
Thank you.
You know, I recall that Becky tried to put a glaze over her apple, and she failed doing that. The glaze on this apple is perfect. Are you trying to outdo Becky?
I think Becky's an incredibly talented pastry chef. I think she'd be proud of the effort.
I like the fact that you are facing all of your culinary fears.
Yeah.
But when I cut through this apple, I want an apple that's been cooked right through, but not too soft. Oh. See how I'm struggling to cut through that? What happens with apple skin is that it gets tough.
Yeah.
The inside looks quite tender, but I wish you would have totally peeled the apple, poached it.
Yeah.
You really captured the essence of an apple. I love all the components, the spicing in it, the cinnamon, the cloves. I think you were deeply inspired by Becky. I like where you were going, but there's a few little missteps. Just taste things as you go.
Yeah.
Andy, I love the way that you've taken Becky's dish and turned it upside down, inside out. I think it looks very eye-catching, especially with that shiny apple there. The wonderful fresh flavors of the apple come through nice and strong. I like the fact that you've poached the apple. The only disappointment, it's that skin. It's very difficult to eat and cut into. And then instead of the stewed diced apples, I think you could have done the same, but with beautiful wedges of peeled apple. And I just think it would have elevated the presentation and given a little bit of a texture change to the overall dessert.
Yeah. I think I honored the dish. I think I honored myself, but this apple skin could take me down.
Christopher, please bring up your dessert and your palate cleanser.
I'm very nervous. I took a huge risk, and I'm just wondering, is this enough? So today's inspiration comes from Eric Chong's Season 1 dessert, this Asian banana split. My palate cleanser is a frozen cocktail. It's a blood orange and yuzu sorbet. Around it is a little bit of limoncello cream. The cake I've done is the Saint Honoré gâteau, because when you think of banana split, you have the little balls of ice cream on top with banana underneath. And so I've done the cream puffs in 3 flavors, chocolate, red bean, and matcha, laying on top of a banana financier tart.
Absolutely gorgeous. Wow, wow, and wow. Let me cleanse my palate first. That blood orange flavor, it's just amazing. And I'm hoping that that will be a perfect introduction to the Gâteau Saint Honoré. Oh my goodness, look at that. Perfect execution of every detail. The pastry crust is perfect. Crispy, crunchy, that wonderful, rich pastry cream, flavorful, and then that caramelized banana in all its glory. It just shines.
Thank you, Chef.
We asked for legendary, and I think you've delivered.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It looks amazing. Wow. That sound. This is not the best tasting dessert I've had in this season. It's the best in 7 seasons. Incredible. Those flavors just pop out. I love how you took Eric Chong's finale dessert, reinvented it, twisted it, the matcha, the banana, the red bean. You've brought so many gifts to this kitchen. It's amazing.
Thank you, Chef.
Woo! Yeah!
Good job, Christopher. Nice work.
I'm so proud of him.